Hi, Scottish Mudlarking here with Nicole and Craig. Today we've come back along to one of our favourite dumps. It's the dump that we like to call the Victorian Edwardian Dump, and that's because we're not going to tell you where it is. Anyway, we've come back along here because we've heard there's been a lot of activity, and we're going to dive around in the dumps and see what we can find. Now, before we get going, I just wanted to say, if you've missed it, a couple of weeks ago we announced our advent calendars are now on sale. So if you're at all interested in an advent calendar with lots of little mudlarking and beach found bits, then pop along to our coffee shop. If you're lucky, there might be one or two left. Now, let's see what we can find.
Okay, that's us here. Looks like there's a ton of stuff to look at. Where do you want to start? Right here?
Over there!
Okay then, let's go.
So I think what we'll do, we'll just stroll through here until we get to that hole in front of us, and then we're just going to turn around basically and head back the way. I can feel underfoot that this is very freshly dug. So we might actually want to take just a few minutes to have a wee look just on the edges of these holes. Now, one of the things that I can see just now is a very elaborately marked bottle. There's quite a lot of writing on that, isn't there? Mm-hmm. And we know what it means when there's a lot of writing. It must be important. Now this is, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's the Woodward chemist at Nottingham. So is that grape water?
Was Woodward's the grape water? I forget. Would it say grape water on the other side? No. It's just it's a chemist's bottle. So you know it could have had any number of different things in it. Might well have been a grape water, and I can't remember now off the top of my head if Woodward was the company that did that. Now, do you see that bottle just down there?
Yeah.
You can maybe have a wee look at that.
Yeah, I know what that is. It's the Lothry Brewery from Kirkcaldy, and you can just see Kirkcaldy on the bottom here. Again,
because of the reflections, it's very difficult to see anything here. I hope you can see Kirkcaldy. Maybe if you can just rotate that around so that we can read it. Yeah, I hope that was a wee bit easier to read. You know, the light is going to be a wee pest for us today. Okay, so a couple of wee bottles there, nothing that I think we are interested in taking away with us. No. I don't know what else is up here on the sides, but maybe what we should do is we should just turn around and check out what we've just walked past. There is one thing here in front of me. I don't know if you can see it.
I can see an egg cup.
Is that what that is? The yellow thing?
I think that's an egg cup.
Yeah, it certainly looks like an egg cup, doesn't it? Is it an egg cup?
It is an egg cup. It's just plain though.
Do you know what? I'm looking at the circumference of that egg cup and I'm thinking espresso. But I'm not thinking modern egg, because if we got eggs anything like that big, I'd be a happy laddie come breakfast time.
Yeah,
but we really don't.
No, they're much smaller now.
Okay, well I reckon we're going to leave that, right?
Yeah, I'm going to leave that.
Okay, maybe just drop that there. And what we can do is, if you can clamber out of there, what we'll do is we'll make our way back along. It's not very far, you can probably see the bags there, but there is a slew of things in front of us, and we want to take a wee bit of time just to check them out. So,
before I clamber.
Alright, Nicole's pre-clamber.
Pre-clamber. Look, I've spotted something, it looks like a clay pipe. I don't want to step on it.
It does indeed. Do you want to maybe you can drag that out?
Please be whole.
Is it whole? Maybe it's got a bit, I think. Oh, you beezer.
No, it's no, it's got a root.
Oh,
there's a root.
How rubbish is that?
Growing through it. Oh, this is the coolest clay pipe ever. It has a root growing through it. Okay. It's almost as if it wants to stay here.
Well, Nicole is now post-clamber, Oh, do you know what is that? What is that? There's something there.
Oh.
It looks, is that a metal box or is it a card box? Or it can't be card, right? It would have been rotted away.
It looks like it's metal. I don't know. Do you think it's a safe or some sort of battery or something?
Is it full of money?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's full of money.
Oops.
Wish it was. That'd be nice. What is it?
It's a brick. No, it's not.
Oh no,
That's
it's not.
a brick.
Oh, do you know what that is? That's got to
No.
be some kind of battery or something
Yeah,
like
okay.
that, right?
No, I'm going to leave that here.
Yeah, there could be some caustic chemicals in there. I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what it is. If anyone does know what these things are, I'll maybe use this just to try and scrape that out. Yeah, I reckon that's some kind of battery. Do you?
Probably, yeah. It looks exactly like a brick though, right? Oh, it's
It
a
does.
bit bigger than a brick, but...
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
bricks come in different sizes.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to leave that in case it's caustic and maybe burns through the car. We've all seen Alien. We know what happens when caustic substances hit metal. Oh, what nonsense I talk. Okay, so, do you know what? There's a really small bottle that we passed over here, just down there. Now, I don't know if that's of any interest at all. It's just, to me, it's just, you know what I say? Is that you can have 2 big bottles or you can have 50 wee bottles.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, what is that? I nearly
Ooh.
stood on that.
Yeah, I think I know what that is. I think that's Valentine's meat extract. Maybe?
Mead.
Meat. Maybe?
Meat.
Or maybe not. Maybe it's not that.
I thought you meant mead, like the like the monks make
Mead?
from honey. You know,
No.
mead wine.
No, I think it's like like Bovril or something. But it would say that on the bottle. Does it say anything on this
I
bottle?
don't think
oh,
so. If you could maybe take that away for a second, we'll have a wee look at that. Because what I think that is beside it is, and you'll be able to confirm. Oops, hang on. What do you reckon? Is that?
Oh, that looks like it might be the blue willow pattern.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, let's see if the birds are somewhere on here.
If it's got birds, we're having it.
Yeah.
I think that's
not
the
got
general,
birds.
the
Can stay
general
here.
gist there. If
Not
there's a
seeing
bird,
any
I'm
birds.
having it.
I'm not seeing any birds.
No birds, we shall leave that one behind then. Well, let's take a closer look at that wee bottle then.
It is. It's Valentine's meat extract.
Now you can see there it says Valentine's up on the top,
Huh?
but you can see the word meat.
Huh?
Meat. And then we're looking for extract, but we've got juice. It's meat juice, it's juicy meat.
All right, meat juice. Okay, that's
sounds
weird.
gross, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it does. By today's standards, I kind of think it sounds a bit gross, but yeah. I've seen the bottles before. We've not found one. Sadly, this one has a slight chip on the top.
It's compromised
yeah.
here, folks.
So
Yeah.
I'm afraid Valentine's is going to have to stay here, although it would be quite a nice addition to our Bovril and Marmite
I
collection.
think it would. I think, you know, I'm inclined to take that, and it's not because I like meat juice. It's just because I think it's a very cool shaped bottle. Now, there'll be some familiar objects as I pass over here towards our next. Let's have a look at that thing. And is it the figs? This one, you can see it says fig. So that would have been this one of the best sellers during the Victorian period.
I wonder what that was.
Was these laxatives. People just eat. I guess if you're eating just meat juice and the likes, then maybe you're getting a wee bit bunged up, and maybe you need your figs. Anyway, meat juice aside, did you see that?
Yeah.
That's very cool.
It's a tiny, tiny bottle. Now it looks like it's brown, and I know I'm starting to dislike brown bottles as well.
Oh,
now.
why?
I don't know. Nobody likes brown bottles.
No, everybody loves brown bottles.
Oh.
Show your appreciation for brown bottles in the comments, folks. That's quite cool actually, because that bottle's almost square.
Yeah.
We'd normally expect them to be flat. or you know, oblong or something like that. But that one's almost square.
Yeah.
It's quite cool. Going to give it a wee turn
dinky
there.
wee bottle,
It is, isn't it? I
Yeah.
think we should definitely have that one.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing that you can fit 50 in for every one big bottle.
Very true.
That's no wee poison bottle, is it? No, it's no. It's just a wee brown bottle. It's a lovely wee brown bottle. I like wee brown bottles.
Yeah, it has a very small opening.
Yeah. Show your love for brown bottles in the comments, folks. Anyway,
Not taking it.
this is what we'd seen. It's that brown bottle. It's a brown bottle. It's another brown bottle, but that's not why Nicole likes it. Nicole likes this one because
Well, I don't actually know if I like it because I'm not sure that is a vulcanite stopper, if I'm honest.
it's the wrong colour, isn't it? But then I
Yeah.
guess
It
could
could be. Why don't I try and open it? And
just wait for the hissy noise as the gases from 100 years escape into the
Alright.
wild once again. There's a cork!
Oh
And
yeah.
it did actually go psh. There was gas in there. We're breathing it in. We're breathing in the gas from 100 years. Or maybe no. I'm getting slightly excited there. Now, what's that?
It's an inkwell.
It is an inkwell,
And
isn't
I've
it?
only just spotted it because we sat down, so it's always
Yeah.
worth.
What's that
sitting.
square object just above it?
Oh, what's that? Oops.
Is that a dice?
Is it? That looks like a dice.
Does it have numbers on it?
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna need to give it a wee rub, but yeah.
A wee bit of TLC.
Oh,
Did I
it's-
rub it too hard? That looks like a 5 on the top actually. It looks like there might be raised
All right.
dots on that one.
Okay. Well, it's not a 5 stone. It's it looks like it's maybe wood. Let me give it a wee.
Yeah, give that a wee rub. I'll have a wee look at that ink. Well, we shall grab the both of them, and then we should get trotting along. Love them or loathe them, there's a lot of these brown bottles around, but there's something else very cool right in front of that brown bottle. I don't know what the brown bottle is. It's an old style lid on there. It looks like it had a cork in it. There's no threads on that.
Okay.
But just in front of that there's what looks like an old Vicks Vapor Rub jar. I'm guessing that's what that is.
Oh, I
Want
thought
to
you.
grab that?
Yeah. I thought you meant the bike handle.
No, I wasn't that interested in this bike handle there, folks. It's an unusual find, we have to say. Does that have Vicks written on it anywhere?
No, it doesn't. There's still a bit of cream in it.
Lovely. So if anybody's feeling the sniffles or a wee bit wheezy, rub that on. That'll sort you right out. There's a couple of things right in front of me here. One of them is this little medicinal vial, which I really love these wee things. There's that one. Oh, this one has juice in it and it has a cork. I think the cork is just dirt, but the juice that I'm seeing in there just now is lumpy, and it's a stew made from 100 years of sitting in the sun and picking up muck and gunk and all sorts of things.
How
So,
lovely.
yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Just in front of that though, there's this interesting wee bottle. What do you make of that? It has a plastic lid on it.
Right, so it's maybe Bakelite. It could be, could have been from an aftershave, possibly.
You think an aftershave? Is it?
Could be, maybe. It's got that kind of shape.
Yeah.
See, there's some yellowish
There's
liquid.
yellow liquid in this. Splash that on,
okay.
and we'll see if we
Yeah.
smell nice. And if it gives you the cold, then you can always use some of the wee excess
some
vapours
left in
from
there.
there.
You can have a look there. Let me smell this. It smells like furniture polish.
Oh
sort
right, it's
of.
probably furniture polish then, folks. So this one smells like furniture polish. That one we're not touching, although that does look like ye oldie style vapor rub that used to be that kind of milky white colour. Nice. Now, so there's 2 or 3 things right here. Now, is that brown bottle? Is that a small Halls, or is that this other type bottle that we
It's that
found?
other Gilby.
Wonder what Gilby did. We should maybe try and figure that one out, eh? Oh, there we go. Do you know what? This one, because it's manky on the inside, it's much easier to read.
Lucky us.
Yeah. Now, just off to the left of that, the eagle-eyed of you might have spotted it, and Nicole's been champing at the bit to get into this. So, let's have a wee look then, a wee pipe there. Now, is that... Oh!
Oh, it's
That could be a hole pipe. I've just seen an indentation at the bottom. If not a hole pipe, then maybe a shortened pipe as well. You may have heard that. Now that has some writing on the side of it.
Yeah, I think that's
Dunfermline again, isn't it?
Dunfermline maker.
Now there is also, I think,
there was that Florentine pattern, and I think it usually says, I think Richmond was the pipe maker.
now that's nice, that Florentine pattern. We don't usually find them as detailed as that.
No,
that's
and
really lovely.
that's got a really long stem as well. It's almost a full pipe.
Yeah.
That's
Very cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we'll take that then.
Yeah.
Not much further to go.
No, I've got one last find that I've noticed. See if
One
you
we
can
find in
see
here.
it.
You can see the sun seems to be, it's got that kind of almost setting look about it just now, the way that it's shining across the surface of things. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, we're getting to that time of the year where we're getting that amazing light.
You can tell what time of year it is, folks. I shall pan out for a second so you can see leaves from the trees. They've all fallen down. We're in autumn, we're well in autumn and racing towards winter again. That's cool. So you're going to collect that wee spoon?
Yeah, let me have that wee spoon. That was nice for display.
Well, you know, the sun's starting to set, so I think we should start thinking about getting back off to the car.
Just before we do, I want to take 5 more minutes to have a quick look around this area.
Okay, let's do that then.
I can't believe it!
Oh, Nicole seems to have found something, and always the way when I'm doing a bit of B-roll. If I'm not mistaken, that's a Snoopy dance. What have you found?
Not a marble, not a marble.
It's not a
Something
marble.
really, really cool.
Okay. Now, I think there's a couple of things in there that are quite cool, but there's one thing that's super rare. Now, sadly, if it wasn't broken like this, it most certainly would have been long, long gone. I think that would have been taken by the bottle diggers, right?
Yeah, I imagine so. But you know, you can always... There you go,
No, I
that's
have to get a very low profile on this one to get that. There we go. There we
Yeah.
go. Look, that's perfect.
It's in one piece. It's like that frozen Charlie that we found a few weeks ago, and that has no head and no legs and arms, so it's perfect for
That's
them.
the perfect bath for that frozen Charlie.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So maybe you can tell the story of that then. These were baths, right?
Yeah. So this was for a doll's house. There were small frozen Charlotte dolls, and they were sitting, so like in a 90-degree angle, and they were bath dolls. And there were also some that you could actually take into the bath, and they were slightly bigger. So they are slightly different from the very, very small frozen Charlottes that you can sometimes find at the beach.
So you had bath dolls, you had pudding dolls.
Yeah.
That's very cool though. Have we found one of those before? We have, right?
Yeah, we had one in the shop, and that had a big frozen Charlie in it. Well, now we've got this one, so maybe we'll put that one in the shop too.
Very cool. Let's take that. Now, right alongside that, what is that blue thing there? Is that tin? It looks like it's an enamelled tin of some kind.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what it would have been. Maybe,
Wee willy winky.
do you think it was a
No.
candlestick?
No, actually, no, probably
Maybe.
not, huh?
I don't know. Could have been.
It's very light. It looks like it had something coming out in the middle. It doesn't look like you could have put a candle in it. I was tempted to take it, but yeah, it looks like a nice flower now.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I think we're going to leave that.
Yeah.
But what we might not leave, and given that it's autumnal and that we're heading into that time of year where it's
Halloween?
Halloween time, this looks to me like it could be. This has pumpkin written all over it, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It does look like a pumpkin in it. Is it a pumpkin? It is a pumpkin.
It's a pumpkin.
I can't
How cool
believe
is
it's a
that?
pumpkin. Look, and it's like a salt shaker or something. It looks like it has lots of holes in it, or maybe it was a pomander.
I was going to say pomander, but I think you're probably right. Oh, actually, the holes are circular all the way around the stem there, so that would be a bit haphazard for your salt, wouldn't it? Or your pepper for that matter.
Yeah.
But it might have been.
Oh, I
but I
can't
suspect
believe
it's probably a pomander.
Yeah, no, that's just perfect for this time of the year. Let's see if
Yeah.
it's what in the bottom there. You see, it looks like more like an ornament, maybe. Well, that's really cool.
Whenever we find a piece of crockery like this, be it at the beach or be it in a dump, does it have anything on the other side?
Well, Let's have a look then. Oh, it does. It does have something really nice. And I'm going to use that wee pumpkin as a stand.
Very good idea. We're multi-purposing the pumpkin. That has a very, very beautiful design. That's a geisha, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it has maybe Mount Fuji in the back, and then, like you say, a geisha in the front. So it would have been a Japanese piece of crockery, I imagine.
Japanese inspired at the very least.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, we watch NHK regularly, and I don't think that's the view in front of Fuji, but I do think it is supposed to be Fuji. That's very cool. Now, do you think you're going to use that? Is that something that you could use, that geisha?
I probably could. I could maybe cut it out right and around the geisha. I wouldn't leave Mount Fuji in it. But yeah, that would be really nice. I hope it's not bone china though.
Okay, let's take those pieces. Now, there's one wee thing that I want to creep up to. I'm going to stalk this piece. Because I think we've found something like this before. Now, this could be absolute rubbish. And if it is, I'm going to edit it out. But there's a little thing there. Is it what I think it is? Is that a little bead?
It looks like it might have been some metal. Looks like cardboard maybe to me.
That's a bead.
Oh! Do you know that's got to be from that same necklace? It looks exactly like the bead that we found here before.
That was a long time ago. That was over a year ago.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going to try and pop that down there so that you can get a better look at it.
Oh, that is stunning. It looks like a landscape with water and the sky. Oh, best find of the day?
Do you think?
I think so, yeah.
I was going to say it was going to be that wee bath. But then I'm quite shocked by that. That's such a beautiful piece.
I walked past that because I thought it was just a bit of cardboard.
We all did. We all walked by it. How cool is that though? I'm going to turn that because I think it's slightly different on the other side.
Yeah, that is exactly like that bead that we found here before, and I made it into a lovely necklace, and I'm going to make this one into a lovely necklace.
Okay. Before the sun disappears altogether, let's swoop that up and have a look at our best finds of the day.
It's been a really good day here today, and we found some stellar finds. So let's take a closer look at what we found today.
There's a real diversity of finds in there. That geisha on the plate, that might end up a pendant. It's a very, very, very cool piece. Now, we found some pipe bowls as well. some spoons, a cute pumpkin. Never found a pumpkin before anywhere. Outside a supermarket at least. And then that bead. And let's not forget, meat juice. So, what do you reckon? What's your favourite find?
Oh, I think it's definitely going to be that bead.
Okay, it's been another great day at the dump, so we should just gather that stuff up now and head back off to the car. It's been a fantastic day here at Victorian Edwardian Dump. We found some fantastic things, and I think that wee bead's probably going to end up being a pendant very, very soon. It only remains for me to say thank you so much for watching, liking and subscribing to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do take a moment to do so. It really helps us and it's free. Also, a huge thanks to everyone who's helped support this channel through Etsy and through Ko-fi. We're going to run off and get to the car and we'll see you next time.